everyone. So my name is Lisset, and I'm starting my YouTube channel. I feel really compelled to share the cancer journey, and I also feel compelled to document my spiritual awakening and me coming to realize that at the end of the day, all that's left is God. And I know that sounds a little ironic, but that's how my story starts. So, man, like I don't even know where do I begin, but I do know that last week is definitely an interesting week for me and my family. I feel like last week I both was dying and living at the same time, and I feel like I am crossing over to the living. And it'll make sense as my story develops. I feel like I am healing via me sharing my story. And I also believe, sorry, my mom is over and she's helping me out. As you can imagine, being a mom with two kids under the age of 2, actually my oldest, who is 2, he's going to be turning 3 soon on December 22nd. And actually my birthday's coming up too. It's coming up on Christmas Eve. And man, I feel like I have so much to celebrate. So back to my story. I'm sorry about the background noise. It's my mama helping me clean. I need all of the help right now, and for the first time, I am lovingly accepting it, because I didn't know I was not accepting it before. I didn't realize how hard I was making my life before last week. Before last week's news. So if you've been following me on Instagram, you know that I was diagnosed with cancer on April 6, 2020, where doctors came to tell me that my chances of survival in the next 5 years are a little bit slim, right? And I'm the type of person, I'm a rebel at heart. I've always been, and I'm thankful for that. They were like, all right, let's get you started on the chemo, and in my head, like, so many things just started ringing off, like, no, like, that's not my story. My story isn't supposed to be me having cancer. That's not my story. I'm not supposed to be going to get chemo. I'm a natural, all natural mom. I clean with alcohol. This is how paranoid it was. I clean with alcohol and vinegar. What do you mean I have cancer? Can anybody relate? I'm that story where I was doing everything the right way, but I was making myself sick. Last week I learned that I was driving myself so sick from poor self-esteem, from the lack of self-esteem. I was questioning whether this image you see, I was questioning whether it was worth to God. It was worth to Him for me to live. He had to send me huge red flags, like my cancer, not my cancer, the tumor numbers aggressively going up again. Like, it was skyrocketing up 100 points per week, because I wasn't allowing myself to be happy, because I questioned everything that God was putting in front of me. You know, as soon as I was diagnosed with cancer on April 6th, I was on a quest to find the cure, so I can run and tell the world, this is the cure. This is it. It turns out there's not one cure. There are many, and it drove me crazy. Like, I was like, oh my God, okay, so I know I'm gonna do the cannabis full time, but I distrusted just the cannabis. I distrusted. My kids are coming in from outdoors, so you might hear some noise. I might have to take a pause, but there's gonna be a sequence to my story, and I hope you follow. Because when
Mommy!
Hi baby, when I feel like I lost everything, that's when I gained everything. When I felt like nothing was working, God said, hey, nothing is working. To me, I didn't tell myself, oh, like the holistic treatments are working.
Mommy!
Let me go to the chemo.
Mom, I like this.
You do?
I like it. I like it.
And
No, don't do that.
okay.
Don't do
I
that.
Can you take off your stuff?
instead of what I did was I turned to him, and like I actually had like a real conversation. A real conversation, and we have like agreements now. Like, I've made agreements with him, and I've told
Mommy.
our energy source,
Mommy.
God, like
Mommy.
God is
working.
you're working.
Yes.
God is everything.
Lisset, can you come for
So I guess I have to go because I'm being called.